Hey guys, we got something different today. Today we're going to be working on a P365 X5 Legion. Now, we are going to be installing a DeltaPoint Pro red dot on this X5 Legion. So let's get started. I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again to show you the actual process of what I do, okay? So this pistol will come in a case usually, or somebody will bring it to you. I always make sure it was clear, okay? So the first thing I do is drop the magazine. Always drop your magazine first so you're not accidentally loading around into the chamber. Now I'm going to rack the slide back and lock it, visually inspecting the chamber. No rounds, okay? Nothing in the mag well. Here's a habit I do. I still rack it a few times. It's a habit. I always do it. If you hand me a firearm, that's the first thing I'm doing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First of all, we are going to lock the slide to the rear, okay? Now, this is ambidextrous. You've got a piece on both sides. You simply slide the lock back until it comes in contact with that little area right there. Bam, and then it's locked into the rear position. Now, next, we're going to rotate this pin, okay? This pin is going to rotate around, and you can kind of see where it goes up in there, all right? So, let's do it. That's what it's going to look like. Now, with that, we are going to push the slide back just a little bit, unlock it by releasing the thumb piece here, okay? Unlock it. And then it slides right out. Okay, we're going to set the hand grip off to the side. Now here's what we're working with. The X5 Legions come with a mounting plate here, all right, as you can see. Now it is held on by 2 screws, but here's the problem. Those screws aren't easy to get to, so I'm going to show you how to do that today. First thing we need to do, we're going to do a quick field strip of this. So we're going to take the barrel off, the spring, okay, spring's out. And the barrel is out, okay? Now, we're going to get to this data plate right here. To do that, there's 2 screws. One of them's on this side, one of them's in this hole. All right, let's get you, can you see that? The screw right in there, and then there's a screw in this hole. But here's the problem. This other hole's got the firing pin right in here, so we can't get to that screw. So we're going to have to take it a little further, okay? Now, you're going to notice a few components here that are going to come off. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to depress, whatever, this pin, and then slide the back plate off, okay? Now, when you do that, just kind of control everything because you don't want swing stuff flying everywhere, okay? Then you're going to have this little piece right here. Ba-boom. Okay. Now, look what I found! Now I have access to both of these screws on both sides, okay? We can leave the firing pin in there. You can take it out. It doesn't really matter. But let's find the right Torx to fit it. I could have been better prepared. All right, we found it. This is a Allen wrench, 3/32. So let's do this. Now, they're gonna be pretty tight. Ooh, there we go. Give me just a second. All right. Look at that. The little plate's off. These are your 2 screws. We're going to open up the DeltaPoint Pro. All right. Here's our DeltaPoint Pro. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is these little screws that you took off. They don't do anything. okay? They're too small. So what happens is they send you screws, okay? So this is, it's just hanging out right here right now, but this is what it's gonna look like, okay? All right, so we get it set in place. I can visually see that my holes line up. So they send you with 2 screws, a little longer. Also some wonderful blue Loctite and a wrench to do it, okay? So we're gonna drop those down in. I'm not going to sink it down and tighten them tight, okay? I'm going to slowly go down. Now, on DeltaPoint Pro, the website, they talk about a torque spec, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that these are torqued to the right spec, and I'll do that off camera later. Now, so this thing is installed. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna shoot this 10 or 15 rounds, make sure it's snug. 10 or 15 rounds, make sure it's snug. Okay. I don't know if you've dealt with the DeltaPoint Pros before, but there's this little, let me get a pointer here. There's this little catch piece right here. This is your battery, where your battery goes, okay? You slide that little catch piece out of the way. See if I can get this on camera. Pop, okay? Comes with a supplied battery. Up here it tells you the positive is going to go up. So we are going to slide that in, push that cap down, and then push this little side piece. Done, okay? Battery's on. And let's see if you can, red dot's on, all right? Now we're gonna put this thing back together. This stuff is awful easy when you're not staring at a camera. But that really makes it difficult. Okay, this piece is in. That's in. Now, we got, look at that. Look at that. This is the part with gunsmithing where big fingers are not nice. Okay, I got it back in. All right. We are going to see if it'll not fall apart. See how that's sticking up right there? Our backing plate is going to slide in from the bottom, okay? But here's the deal, it's really tight. So we gotta push it down because that's our locking mechanism. That's what it should look like right there. Okay, now we're gonna drop our boom stick back in, or our barrel. Put our spring on here. Put this thing back together. See the grooves? It's hard to do this. See the grooves down here on both sides? Okay. They line up with these. All right. So you slide them right on. Okay. So that's how it looks. Slide it right on. And you're gonna go all the way back and lock it in place. Lock. Okay. One more step. See this pin? We have got to lock it in. Now we're going to do a functions test, okay? Listen, I know that this firearm is clear, but because I'm getting ready to do a function test, I'm going to clear it again. I'm already looking down the chamber right now. It's clear. Good, okay. Nothing in the chamber. Now, functions test. Cock it. Pull the trigger and hold. Click. Oh, click. Bam. Click. Bam. Okay. There we go. There's your red dot on a DeltaPoint Pro X5 Legion. Guys, shoot safe. Enjoy. Take somebody shooting with you.